Good morning and welcome back. So today I am doing a first impression video, which I haven't done one of these in quite a while actually, and my first impression is going to be of a brand that you may have heard of before, but until last weekend I had never heard of before. So the brand I am doing today is Kiko Milano. So have you heard of it? Because I certainly haven't. And the only reason why I became aware of it was last weekend my daughter and I were doing our monthly mother and daughter shop. It's usually mother and daughter day is usually a very girly day for the two of us. So we just normally go out and we just go shopping, have something to eat and just have a little bit of fun together. We might go to the cinema and whatever. So we were in our local shopping centre, which is in Brighton, and we came across this store, Kiko Milano. Never heard of it before. I don't know how long it's been there for. I should have asked the girls in there working how long they've been there for, because I'd never noticed it before. And straight away I noticed that it was cosmetics and makeup, so you know I had to go in. So we went in there and we spent a good hour and a bit in there. And you know what? It was a really lovely store. Lovely lighting in the store, which is one of the things I always notice first of all, to see if the lighting is sympathetic for trying on makeup. The other thing I appreciated about the store as well was the staff. You know, the girls in there wasn't many of them, there was only about 3 staff in there, but they were very friendly. They greeted us when we walked in. Hello, welcome, if you need any help just give us a shout. And then that was it. They just left me alone. None of this following me around. They're like, do you want any help, do you want any help? I hate that. I hate feeling crowded. And they were available, they were friendly, and they were darting around just helping people and so on. And in the end I did have to ask one of the girls for some help, because they had a wide range of foundation selections, all different formats and formulas. And I found one of the foundations, which was a Mat Mousse, which is one I'll be wearing today. So I found a Mat Mousse foundation, but I couldn't seem to find my shade. The shades come in numbers, so it was like from, I don't know, 1 to 13 I think it was the deepest shade. But so I was looking at 10, 11, 12, 13. They were the deep skin shades. But it seemed to be missing 12. So I asked the girl, now do you have this in stock? And she said, well, normally if we have it in stock it will be out, but let me go and have a look. So she disappeared for about 10-15 minutes, came back very triumphant, said, look what I found. She said I could use as a tester. So I put that on, tried it on my skin, and it was like, you know what, this is okay. So I said, look, don't worry about me using this as a tester, I'll take this one because it was brand new and I got it, I'll take this one. So that was fine. They had loads of different products in the store, from lipstick, skincare as well. They had a good skincare range as well, so I might be going back and try some of that if I can take the risk. And they had this like sort of bargain bucket area as well, sort of in the centre of the store, and my daughter had loads of fun going through that. Everything was £1 in there, and they had a wide range of things in there. The other thing that was really good about this range was that the price wasn't too much either. So if I go through my bag, I'll give you an example of what the price was like. This is my receipt for the day, so I will refer to this to tell you what the prices were, and I'll show you some of the products. So here's the product here, it's in this bag. It's the Precision Eyebrow Pencil. A eyebrow pencil, which has got a brush rather than a spoolie at the end. And then you have the colour. This is number 2, which I'm looking at and sort of thinking this is not going to be dark enough. I normally wear Benefit brow products. Everything I wear is Benefit. I don't wear the shade 6 in that because it's dark black. It is a very intense black. I wear number 5, which is a dark brown black. So I bought this too, thinking that it might be the right colour for me, but let me just test it and see. Yeah, it's not dark enough. Can't give that to my daughter because my daughter's got very thick and luscious eyebrows. But let me tell you how much it costs. So the Precision Eyebrow Pencil is only £5.90, so that's a good price. I did buy the number 1 pencil, so we will have a look at that. The other thing I bought is, let's have a quick look in here, is this, which is a long-lasting eyeliner. Now I bought 2 of these. So this is in number 10. They had a wide range of colours in these again as well. So this is number 10. I think that's the other thing I want to say as well. The packaging of all the products, all very simple. All this matte black boxing packaging with simple white writing, has the name of the product, the shade and the ingredients on the back. You know, it's just very simple and stylish, no fuss. Now I like that. I don't like too much fuss in my packaging. Right, so this is one of the eyeliners I bought. This is colour number 10, and the reason why I liked it was just this olive green colour with a bit of a sparkle. So rather than just buying black all the time, so I did try this. So let's have a look. Oh, I just broke it, but I just broke the nib. So that shows that it's very soft, but let me just show that to you. I can sharpen it. Let's put this away. Right, but look at that colour. That is a great colour. So I might use that today in my look. But the pencil has a little smudger at the end, so you can smudge it. It's soft enough to do that, so yeah, there's no problems there. So that was one of the products I purchased. Right, so that cost £5.20, so again another good price. So this is Radiant Touch Creamy Stick Highlighter, so that's that. So I purchased this as well. Look at that. So this colour is a highlighter, and it's colour 100. Is that what it says? Yeah, it says 100, or is that 100 grams? No, it's colour 100, and it's 10 grams. So let's see how much you get in there. I'm always scared of pushing these things up too much until it falls out, but you get quite a bit. Look, it's still going out. So that's how much you get in there. So that's going to last a while. So that's a highlighter. Let's have a look and see what it looks like on my skin. Right, so there you go. That's the colour. Yeah, I can wear that. So that's a good prominent highlighter. So I'll be wearing that today. And that highlighter cost, Radiant Touch Creamy, yeah. Actually, it's a little bit more expensive. It's £9.90, but it's still a lot cheaper than some of the other brands. So there's that. Right, what else we got in here? Oh, this is the foundation. So this is my colour. It's number 12, and it's called Mat Mousse Oil-Free Foundation. And you know what I love? It comes in this squeezy tube. Reminds me very much of the NARS Matte Velvet Mousse Foundation. Look at that. It is very similar to that indeed. And this colour, at the time, I found when I was in the store, to me was a really good match. So I'll try this against my skin now. So let's have a quick look. When I got it, obviously it had a silver seal on top, but because I tried it in the store, I didn't. So I'll just put it against my skin here. Yeah, you can see that's a really good match for me. Yep, so I'll be wearing this today. Also bought they call this a Smart Fusion lipstick. Yeah, they had this range of products which they had the term smart against it. I'm not quite sure what the smart meant. Didn't really look into that, to be honest. But this is a smart lipstick, and it's in the colour 430. So it looks like this. That colour there. So it's like a deep red, deep burgundy red. Very moisturising. I am very boring when it comes to lipsticks. I tend to stay within my my comfort zone. So a nice, good moisturising lipstick there. So I'll be wearing that today as well. Right, what's this? This is, oh yes, it's the eyeshadow duo I purchased. So this is called a Bright Duo, and they had a selection of different shades in these. So, and they also had quad palettes as well, but this is just the duo palette I bought. So it looks like that. It's very stylish. I mean, look at that, very stylish. And that's the shades I've got there. So I put these, I mean, it's this top colour that really attracted me. I love pinks with this kind of rose gold hint of colour going on in there. Because those who know, I'm a big fan of rose gold. So let's use the other hand here. So let's do this rose gold. Oh, look at that. Oh God, that's gorgeous. Oh my God, that is beautiful. And it's more, God, it's almost like a, what do you call it? A duochrome, so holochrome, what do you think? It kind of changes colours in different lights. Oh my God, that's sexy. Right, and what's having this? This colour looks like an aubergine, but I bet it's not when you put it on. Right, let's have a look. Yeah. So that's just one swipe of those colours, and they look good. Alright, so I'll make that work today. Yeah, I'm wearing the wrong colour tops for these today. I should be wearing a more, I don't know, not so bright orange colour. What's this? Right, this is another eyeliner. in colour 13. Colour 13. So this is like a dark brown. Yeah, there you go. Because I've got enough black eyeliner, so I wanted a nice dark brown one, and it's got the smudge end as well. And that costs £5.20. And I didn't say how much the eyeshadow costs. So the duo eyeshadow, baked eyeshadow, this is £8.90. The eyeliners are £5.20. The lipstick, show you the lipstick, was Smart Fusion lipstick was £3.95. How cheap is that? £3.95. This is a pencil lip gloss, still in its seal, so I need to take it out. Right, this is in colour 5. What did I pick out here? Okay, so I picked out another deep brown pencil. Okay, so I haven't got much space on my hand, but it looks like this. So it's very glossy and shiny, but it's a nice brighter colour. Actually, I might wear this one today actually. I think this is more suitable for a summer day, she says, looking at the big old clouds outside. So I might wear that one today actually. That's a nice colour. This is a lip balm. Oh, I've actually worn this already. I did test this in the shop, and I did wear it coming out. Look how smart that looks. So it's actually a moisturising lip balm, and it's got a colour to it. But look at that casing, isn't it gorgeous? And it looks like this. That. I'll put a little bit on. And it's fragranced. So fragrance is blackcurrant, I think, in this one. Yeah, it's blackcurrant. So if you want a very natural look, like say I didn't want to put any makeup on, and I'll just put this on, a little bit of mascara, a little bit of brow, and off I'd go. This is a good daytime, everyday kind of thing to wear, but I love this packaging. And how much is this? Let's have a quick look. So the lip balm is, sorry, it's not blackberry, it's blueberry. £5.90 for that. And let's have a look. Nail varnish, you know me, nail varnishes. I bought another orange. What is it with me and oranges? I need to get away and get some other colours. So I bought a nail varnish. And the colour, that will go with what I'm wearing today actually. The nail varnishes cost, nail lacquer, £2. You can't argue with those kind of prices really, can you? So it was a really good range of products actually. And I signed up for their sort of benefit card, so that gave me a percentage off. I don't know what the discount was, but I spent £93. It would have been £103, call it £104 in there, but with the discount it was £93.55. Yeah, I don't mess about when it comes to makeup and cosmetics, and it was my treat to me and my daughter. So yeah, there you go, that's my excuse. You've got to look after the girls, haven't you? Alright, so I'm going to do a full face look with all of these products today. I will probably speed through the whole thing, and then I'll show you the finished effect. It is morning, so I'm not sure what time it is. I'm working at home again today, so it's just after 10 o'clock now. So I'll show you the time when I finish putting the foundation on, so we can do the normal test of the foundation. And then, yeah, but I would say if you can find a Kiko Cosmetics, they do have things online. So showing you those colours, I hope that might help you in choosing some of the selections. But they do have an online store, but if you've got a store near you, you know, definitely go and visit, because the prices are a little bit higher than drugstore, high street, a little bit high. Actually, I don't know if they are a little bit higher, because I'm thinking about some of the foundations I bought. The Body Shop one, that was like £15, and that was like a load of crap, wasn't it? And that foundation is cheaper than that, and it's a better colour as well. So I'd say it's very much high street, drugstore price range. The lipsticks, nail varnish and everything else really seems to be really good quality to me. So I think they're better quality and better value than a lot of the normal high street things. So I think if I'm going to go down the high street, this might be the range I might be sort of veering towards. But let me test out the foundation first before I give my final views on what I think. Alright, so I'll see you in a bit. Just going to apply the makeup and I'll show you the finished effect, and then I'll do my all day sort of wear test as well. Okay, alright, let's crack on and do this. So that's just one layer of that foundation on my face, and you can see the colour is pretty good. Let me turn the TV off. I'm watching the news in the background here. It's just after the election. Yeah, so this is the colour. This is a pretty good colour for me, in my opinion. Just that one layer, I'd say, has given me a light to medium coverage. I'm going to put another layer on, so I've got a more medium to full coverage. That's what I prefer. So let me spray my brush again. For those of you who don't know, I use a setting spray to spray my brush. I don't know where I got that technique from, but I know that it does help in making my foundation last longer. And I also didn't say, I'd already obviously cleansed my face, I primed my face, and I used my normal primer, which is the Benefit, no, it's not the Benefit, it's the Becca Evermatte Poreless Primer. So I'd already put that on my face, and I'd already done a little bit of concealer around my face as well. My skin's actually behaving at the moment, so I haven't got too many blemishes, so I did put a bit of concealer under my eyes and a little bit on the blemishes just along here, but not too much actually, which is pretty good for me. So cross fingers that the skincare I'm doing at the moment is actually working really well for me. If you want me to do a skincare video, let me know, and I'll just let you know what I'm using at the moment. Okay, so I've got all the foundation on. It's given me, I would say, a medium coverage. I wouldn't say medium to full. I would say this is medium coverage. The colour number 12 is perfect. I have no issues with that at all. It's nice and neutral, suits me fine. It's got a slightly yellow undertone, but it's not too far yellow for me to look Oompa Loompa-ish. It looks good. I think the other thing about it is that even though it's giving me a good natural finish, I can still see elements of skin underneath, like just in areas there. So I don't know if I might just put a little bit of concealer on these areas here, and a little bit there. I don't know if I should put some more on. I don't want to start feeling cakey. I mean, it feels very comfortable now. It doesn't feel heavy at all. No, I'm not going to put any more on. I'm just going to put some concealer on and see if I can cover up those areas. But as it is, I'm more than happy with this coverage, so I'm going to leave it at that. Let me give you the time now. Right, so it's 10:20. So that's the time I've applied the foundation. So of course I'll wear this for at least 7 hours, so you can get a good idea of how the foundation has performed. I'm going to do a little bit of concealing now and then just finish off the rest of my makeup. So I have done my full face makeup now using a lot of the Kiko Milano makeup brand, and I'm actually quite pleased with how this looked. The only things that I didn't use were the eyebrow pencils. I gave the black one to my daughter, so there's no chance of me getting that back now. The two shades I had there, 2 and 6, were way too light, so I had to use the Benefit products there. I used, what else? I used my Tarte mascara, my Tarte Manita mascara. What else did I use? I used my Fashion Fair chocolate chip blush. What else? And I think, oh, and I used my Pure Cosmetics Cameo Contour just to do some of my contours here and along my nose. But everything else was Kiko. So Kiko lips, Kiko highlight, Kiko eyes. I used both eyeliners. I used, yeah, and obviously the Kiko Mat Mousse Foundation. So I'm actually quite pleased with how this all looks. So I will wear this for the next, say, 6-7 hours, and I will come back and let you know how this all looks. But I think overall I'm really pleased with the collection. I know I'm definitely going to be going back, so as a first impression I really love this cosmetic range, and I know I'll be back in the store very soon. Okay, so I will come back to you in about 6-7 hours to let you know how this foundation has performed. I have changed my scoring system a little bit. Well, actually I haven't changed it at all. I've just given it a little bit more of a structure. So instead of just saying that it's oil, oil control, performance and transfer, I'm now going to call it TOPS. So TOPS stands for T is for the transfer, O is for the oil control, P is for the performance, and S is for the shade selection. You know, so I want to see if this collection and this foundation is going to be top of the tops. Hey! Alright, so I will see you later. Take care. Bye. Good evening and welcome back. So I am doing my final thoughts and review of the products I was wearing today, which are all by Kiko Milano Cosmetics. The main thing I'm going to be reviewing is the performance of the foundation. So the foundation I was wearing today was the Kiko Milano Cosmetics Mat Mousse Oil Free Foundation. So I was wearing it in shade number 12, which was called Cocoa, I believe. Yes, it was called Cocoa. The foundation costs £13.50 in the UK, and it's available in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so that's 12, 15 shades. So that's the information on the website. Let me read out a little bit of information about the foundation before I go on and talk about the products I was testing out today. So, the foundation is ideal for normal to oily skin. Mat Mousse Foundation is a mousse foundation enriched with a mix of active ingredients with mattifying action. Its light and creamy consistency makes it extremely comfortable to apply and gives coverage with a natural effect. The sensory consistency, which is soft to the touch, allows the skin's texture to show through while enhancing its imperfections. Not enhancing the imperfections. I'll read that bit again. The sensory consistency, which is soft to the touch, allows the skin's texture to show through while enhancing it. Imperfections are minimized and shiny areas are visibly mattified. An innovative complex of ingredients ensures long hold and higher elasticity. In addition, the presence of sunscreen helps protect the skin from the first signs of photo-aging. Okay, so it says it's dermatologically tested, it's non-comedogenic, it's fragrance-free, oil-free and paraben-free. So there you go. So let me talk about the products. So I wore quite a few products. So I did a first impression earlier on this morning, which you can see in the beginning part of this video, of all the products that I purchased from the Kiko Milano shop here in Brighton. So the products I was wearing was the highlighter, which I've got, I think you can still see a little bit of it on my cheeks at the moment, so a little bit there. So this is the highlighter I wore, which I was very impressed with, and the shade was 100. I wore the Duo eyeshadow, which is this one here. I've got this olive coloured eyeliner, so I put that on the lower, I lined my lower part of my eyes with that. I put on this lip gloss, which I think is lovely, so I put that on today. What else is there? That's my MAC. And I think those are the products. Yes, so those are the main things of the Kiko range I applied on my face today. So I'm going to be giving my new version of my rating system. So traditionally I always rated the system on the oil control, performance and transfer. I'm still going to do that, but I'm going to give a little bit more of a structure and framework to how I rate the products. So I'm going to be using a system called TOPS. Okay, so TOPS is going to stand for transfer. The O is going to stand for oil control. The P is going to stand for performance, so in the fading and separation and melting. And the S is for shade selection, so tops. Okay, so let's go through the transfer first, the T. Where's my mirror? Okay, so to do that, we need to use my blotting sheets. So the worst foundation I've ever tried used 5 of these sheets completely soaked in oil, and the best foundations tend to use 2.5 sheets of these. So let's do this. Sheet number 1. Okay, see there's oil in there and there's a little bit of foundation, not too much. So that's sheet 1. Okay, that's sheet 2. I think I can actually put a little bit more on there actually. So that's sheet 2. And again, a little bit of foundation, quite a bit of oil on there. So I'm going to go on to a third sheet, but I think literally it's just going to be mopping up really. See, that's not bad. It's a little bit of oil there, not much foundation there. So we're looking at sort of 2 and a bit really of sheets. That's got to be one of the best when it comes to transfer. So I think if I'm going by my transfer, I think this is going to rate really, really well. So out of 10, I think I am looking at a good 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for this one, I think. So the next is oil. So we saw we've got about two and a bit sheets out of there. It's about 2 sheets there of my blotting sheets there covered in oils. 2 sheets and a little bit there. So again, that is a really good performance. So I think for oil, I'm definitely looking at a good 9, 9.5 for that. Performance. So performance, I'm looking to see if there's any separation, melting or fading. So the foundation faded a little bit on my forehead, and I did kind of notice that sort of a couple of hours ago when I was driving. So I noticed a little bit up there, a little bit of fading around the sides, but nothing much really. The description of the foundation, they do say that they allow your skin to show through, and that's something I actually noticed when I was applying it. I put sort of roughly the equivalent of about, say, 2 pumps of foundation on my face, but I could still see little bits of my natural skin showing through, but it wasn't enough for me to be really concerned and to really cover it up and to put more foundation on, because the last thing I want to do is cake on the foundation. So a little bit of fading, but definitely no melting, no separation, and just a little bit of fading really. So I think for performance, I am going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. So again, we're looking at pretty good scores here. And don't forget, I've been wearing this foundation since, well, let's look at the time. It's 6:30. And I think I put the foundation on about 10:30 this morning. So what's that? So that's 8 hours I've been wearing this foundation for already. So no, I've had a good test today already. It doesn't say on the details about how long the foundation is. It doesn't promise long wear, but it's obviously giving long wear, so I've been pretty impressed with that. So yeah, I'm going to give the performance a good 8.5 out of 10 for this, because I'm very pleased with that. And the last one in my categories is S for shade selection. So as I said, there are 15 shades in the categories. I'd say there's 4. I'll say 4 to cover deeper skin tones. So I'm the colour Cocoa, which is, let's have a look. I'm Cocoa, which is this third one here, third one from the bottom, and there are 2 shades darker than mine. So there is 13, which is Mahogany. Don't know if you can see that. Yeah, 13, which is Mahogany there, and the deepest shade there is Ebony. So that goes pretty deep. So I think for shade selection, even though it's only 15 shades, the undertones aren't fantastic. So I think they are a little bit red, but saying that though, this one was fine for me. Now it was perfect for me. So I think for shade selection, I'm going to give this 9 out of 10. On the lighter skin shades, I think it seems to be pretty good. I never know how light some of these light shades are. I mean, that lighter shade is Ivory. And I think I'm used to seeing, if there are lighter shades in Ivory, I'm used to seeing things like Porcelain for the really fair shades. So it may not go as fair as people may want. But I'm pretty pleased on the deeper skin shades, which is very unusual. So I am going to give this a 9 out of 10. So my rating out of 40 for this foundation is going to be pretty up there actually, isn't it? So I said 9 out of 10 for the transfer. Did I say 9? I think I said 9 out of 10 for that. I said 9 out of 10, I think, or did I say 8.5 out of 10 for the oil control? So we're on 17.5. For performance, I gave 9.5. I gave 9 out of 10. So that is 26.5. And for shade selection, I'm giving 9 out of 10. So that's 20. that's 35.5 out of 40, and I think that is a really good score, and I think it would score really well if it was on my old system as well. So you know, this is a really good foundation, and I would recommend it if you have got very oily skin. It's been a very warm day here in Sussex. It's been about 22, 23 degrees. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I'll put the details down below. But this foundation has performed well, and it has got SPF 15 in there as well, which is broad spectrum sunscreen. So I've been really pleased with this foundation, and overall with the cosmetic range itself, there's been, the products I tried today, they've performed really well. The lipstick was lovely. I love the eyeliner. The eyeshadow is great. I'm definitely going to go back and pick up some of the quads. I'm not sure about trying the skincare because I've kind of got a good skincare system going on here now, but there's so many products there which are worthwhile just dipping into. So if you've got a Kiko store near you, go in, give them a try. Try them out online. The prices are actually pretty good, actually. Very affordable. I'd say high-end drugstore, if that makes sense. I think very good quality for the price. So definitely a double thumbs up for me. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments or there's anything you want to ask about the products I tried out today, please feel free, put your comments down below. And if you haven't subscribed as yet, what are you waiting for? Come on, I'm giving you my love. I'm sharing my love and my experiments here. So yeah, subscribe down below. If you press the little bell next to the subscribe button, it will notify you when I do my next upload. Okay, so I'd like to say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.